Did you just read the economics book and are thinking, okay, so what now? Well, then this video is perfect for you. So in this reel, I would like to talk more about the economics part of the BBE entrance exam and tell you the type of tasks you can expect to show up there. So first of all is accounting. Please guys, study that chapter, oh my gosh. So yes, chapter 6 of the book. You know, when you're reading it and when you're super tired, you read the other 5 chapters, like, okay, the last one. And you think, okay, it should be something easy. It is not something easy, it's accounting, it's formulas, it might be new for a lot of you if you didn't have economics in school. So yeah, because in some years there was no accounting at all. It was great. Then in one of the years there was just like one task about accounting, so people were like, okay, if out of 10 questions I just have one accounting question, I might as well just focus more on the other chapters that are easier and more understandable for me. Well, last year, based on numerous feedbacks from students, I've heard there were like 3 or 4 in economics, there were 3 or 4 counting tasks. So that was a big chunk of the questions. So please, to give yourself an advantage, or look at the formulas, really understand the formulas at the end of, like in the chapter 6. Know what the interpretation of the ratios are. Like, what if this ratio is equal to this, what does this mean economic-wise for the company? So yeah, that's the first type of questions that I just wanted to get that straight out of the way so you can focus on the chapter. Then you have theoretical questions that are rather nice. So they're kind of general, let's say, about the inflation rate, or about the types of business ownership, or about how much capital you need to set up a public or a private limited company, and so on and so forth. So those are things you would know by reading the book and just understanding the main concepts. And the third type of task would be a practical or scenario-based task. Those, well, are pretty nice. I mean, they're more fun to solve, but of course, when you have a time limit, they might not be as fun for you. But it's a scenario task. Let's say you have a business and it does this and this and this, and what would be you have statements following up, asking you about different things. So yeah, it could be about supply and demand. So that's kind of the basic of economics. It's like what everything is built on. So you might have a supply and demand concept taught to you in the book that you read, and then you have a question about, okay, in this scenario, what would happen to supply and demand? Have fun preparing and reading the book, and please, I do recommend to read it at least 3 times or 2 times and make notes, and so your brain remembers it better, because of course there is the laptop, there is like nice, I don't know, pictures you can insert into a Google Doc that you're using to prepare. But really, when I'm studying for my exams, let's say my master's, I really love writing on paper, because then this is the way that my brain remembers it best. And if it's the same case for you, then you still have the time now, and you can really take some really nice notes of the book and be more ready for the entrance exam. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want.